What's up, you guys? I created this baddie soft glam makeup look for you. It's an in-depth tutorial. It's a real tutorial. Like, we're not gonna be joking around talking about baddies and all this shit.
Oh, what? Oh, hold on!
It's a step-by-step in-depth soft glam makeup tutorial. So if you want to look like a baddie, keep watching. My skin is already nice and prepped, but I'm gonna put you on to what I use to achieve this very glowy complexion, especially for the winter time, because fuck fall. Fall is done. Winter's here, it's cold. First, I use this Alba facial serum. I got this from Amazon. I don't know if you guys can see the glow that it's giving me, but oh my god. This is like Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist dupe, but a lot more affordable. But actually, let me put a little bit more. Let me put a little bit more. That glow is impeccable. Like, what? Next after that, for my serum slash primer, yeah, because we don't use primer. I don't know where you from, but we don't use primer over here, okay? I use my Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. So you could definitely use this as a primer and your serum. This is what it looks like. Super beautiful, gorgeous. And to lock all the moisture in, and this is considered my primer, is my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is considered an anti-aging moisturizer slash primer, so you can use this for your regular skincare days when you're not wearing any makeup, and you could wear this under makeup alone and it will make you look flawless. Oh, and I forgot, for under eye I use my Caudalie, what is this called again? It's the dark purple one, is an anti-aging one. All right, so baddies don't use foundation. If you're gonna be committed to want to look like a baddie all the time, you don't really need a foundation. Invest in a nice tinted moisturizer. So today I'm gonna be trying what was new to me, because this is the first time I'm gonna be trying it. It's the bareMinerals Complexion Rescue, and I got it in the shade Terra. I'm gonna put this on first just to see how it goes. This is so weird. It's like when you whatever. So I just put a little bit on my hand, and I'm just gonna like mix it up, because when I let me shake this up. When you squeeze it out, the product looks separated. So I'm just gonna apply this all over your face. Definitely just get like a nice little tinted moisturizer. Your concealer is just gonna do all the work for you. This is just gonna even you out completely and just fill any spots that the concealer doesn't really. You'll see. Wow, this has like no coverage at all, but it's okay. So just something like that. I'm gonna conceal and color correct with my Giorgio Armani concealer in number 10. I freaking love this concealer so much. So this is gonna be kind of like my foundation. This is gonna color correct and conceal any of my imperfections, but I'm just gonna like spot conceal, hit the areas where I have any imperfections, really, because this is where I break out. Like, I break out more down here because I don't know, with that same foundation brush, and you're just gonna tap all over. If you guys are curious about my skin type and you want to know if this will work for your skin type, I have combination skin. So yeah, I do deal with oils and dryness, but even though I get a little oily sometimes, the skin prep, it doesn't matter how moisturizing or dewy it is, because this makeup is gonna require a good amount of powder. And actually, this concealer, you can use it as foundation. Like, it's one of those multi-use concealers that you can use for everything. We're gonna bronze. I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury contour wands in the darkest shade, and I'm gonna put a good amount of this because this Charlotte Tilbury contour wand is very sheer. It blends out so easy. I'm taking a separate, oh my god, bitch, I'm taking a separate brush. Blend it out. Use a light hand, you guys. You don't want to do this too hard. You want to be gentle. You want to take time out of your day. If you want to do a baddie makeup look, if you want to achieve the soft glam look, whatever it is that you want to call it, you want to make sure that you're taking some time to really blend out your makeup. Taking your time, being very gentle, just having patience and trusting the process, you will look like a baddie. I do offer one-on-one classes for a beginner makeup guide. Like, it's really in depth. If you guys want gifts, you know, like free goodie bags and stuff like that, I will definitely look into my makeup class. I'm working on online courses as well. It's basically going to be your own YouTube video that you can keep forever and ever. There's no ads, and on top of that you get a free gift, and there's no edits, there's no cuts. Like, you're gonna see the whole process, how long it takes me to blend, why this product is perfect for you, why you need this product. I break down every single thing when it comes to skincare and makeup and just mixing products with your skin type and what will work for you. So if you guys are interested in that, or if you want an in-depth class, let me know. You guys can email me, DM me on Instagram. We can talk prices and whatnot, because I know sometimes like YouTube tutorials and stuff, sometimes it just isn't enough. Sometimes you really need someone to teach you like a very in-depth makeup tutorial. Like, yes, this one is in depth, but if you think this right now, I'm using a lighter concealer, and this is mainly gonna go under my eye, down the sides of my nose, tip of the nose, right here. And it's okay if like this is crooked or whatever, it doesn't matter, because we're just gonna blend that out anyway. Put a little bit on the cupid's bow and right here. So you want to make sure that this area in the center is your most highlighted. And as you can see, look at the difference in shades of concealer. This was my first shade that I used to color correct, to even out any darkness, and then I'm using, this is probably like 4 shades lighter. I don't like to use a beauty blender under my eyes anymore. I just feel like it ruins everything, especially when it's damp and it's not super long wearing. So brushes are the best way to go when it comes to like base application, you know, when it comes to your foundation, when it comes to your concealer. There's no right or wrong way on how to do your makeup. You can use whatever you want, but my preference, I just feel like I get the best finish when I use a brush. So remember, you're just gonna tap very lightly, and I bring my concealer upwards, and then right here I just bring it down, because I don't want it to be too heavy right here on the nose. But where I do want that pigment, I'm gonna tap in that area.
I don't know why I stopped talking. I guess I was just into the blending a little bit too much. So as you can see, when I'm blending out the concealer, I'm not blending it all over my face. I'm just blending it in the areas where I applied it. So just try to be precise when you're tapping out and blending out your concealer. Like, see here, I'm just tapping it right here on my chin, and I'm staying right there on my chin.
I know that this is a very basic tip, but I feel like a lot of people just don't get it. I say this because like when I do makeup on people and when I'm doing their concealer, they don't look up. So make sure when you're blending out your concealer, your head is tilted down and you're looking up at the mirror and you're tapping out, because this is where we normally crease right here. Now I'm gonna go back with a little bit of my bronzer, because I feel like it got a little lost when I was blending. But just in like my cheeks and my chin, I'm just doing those areas. When it comes to this step, just think of like adding and blending out, adding and blending out, adding and blending out. Now the concealer in that area, it just looks a lot better. It doesn't look super crazy. And then if I feel like I overdid it with the bronzer, I'm not gonna add any more concealer, but I am gonna go over those little edges. This is how I set my face, and I promise you, if you do this, your makeup isn't gonna move. It's not gonna crease, and it's gonna look flawless. You're gonna look like a filter. So I love using a pressed powder first under my eyes, and then I go in with a loose powder. When I want to feel and look like a baddie, I use this powder. When I want to look more soft, I like to use my Kosas powder. This is also a really good one. It blurs under the eye like the Charlotte Tilbury, but the Charlotte Tilbury is just a little bit more matte, more glam. I'm using my Beauty Blender powder puff. This powder puff is amazing. I love the fact that you can go in with powder, but the way that it's designed, it stops you from using too much powder. Before I do set under my eye, I'm gonna look one more time, and I do notice a little bit of creasing, just a tiny bit, because that's just naturally gonna happen. We all have little fine lines under our eyes. So I'm just gonna make that face Make sure it looks nice and seamless, and then very lightly, do not press too hard, please. Wherever we apply that concealer, that's just where we're gonna set. Look at the difference. Like, even though this is beautiful and glowy, but look how flawless and matte this side looks now, just from using a pressed powder under the eye. And then I go down my nose as well. I put a little bit around my nose. I bring it up a little bit right here, and then I go right here as well. And I do set my brows a little bit. Now to set all over my face, I'm gonna use my Kosas powder in Softly. So this is more my skin tone. You never wanna go in with the powder that you put in the center of your face, all over your face, because that's what's gonna make you look ghostly. So you wanna get a compact powder or a loose powder that's your skin tone to set the other areas of your face where you didn't highlight. And I also like to put it a little bit here, but I leave this area where I highlighted alone. So now our entire face is set. If you are a little bit oily, yeah, just apply a little bit more powder. It just all depends on like how much coverage you actually want. So now going in with the translucent powder, my Laura Mercier one. This is the new Talc-Free powder. I love this powder so much. It's gorgeous. It's so fine. I don't know if I think I like it more than the original powder because, oh my god, like it's just so pretty. I feel like it's even more blurring. I know the original one is more mattifying, so that one's gonna look a little heavier and a little bit more dry, but I like that this one is more fine. It looks softer under the eye, and it's like the original in this color. Oh my god, I used to put that shit on looking like a ghost. I thought I was killing it, but I looked crazy. So I'm just setting that under my eye with the powder puff. I'm just going a little bit at a time. I'm not doing too much of the powder. Like, see, I still have a whole bunch in my hand, so I'm just going like little by little with it, and I'm just pressing it into my skin. I'm not baking right now. I'm just pressing it into my skin. Bitch, I forgot to laminate my brows first. Fuck, do that first. We're gonna bake a tiny bit just to, I don't want to overdo it, but that's the difference between like baking and setting your face. So setting your face, you're pressing the powder in. Baking helps to give like that extra little highlight, and it adds drama to your makeup. So you see how I'm putting these two lines? This line right here is going to be more exaggerated because I baked it, and I want that because I want my nose contour to be very, very sharp. Right here I bake my laugh lines because when I do this, I don't know, something about the powder just like really sinking into the skin and just sitting there, like it helps you not crease. And I feel like laugh lines are is the first place to start creasing because we use our mouth to eat, to talk, to drink. And then what I'm doing right here, I'm just like following that cream bronzer that I put, but I'm sharpening it up just to make it look more defined. Oh my god, I don't have a bronzer, bitch. This is not good. Okay. Depending on my mood, I want a snatch define. I'm gonna use a smaller brush like this. This one's from Sigma. It's a small contour brush. Or if I just want something soft, quick, I'm gonna use this big fat ass brush from Sephora collection. What am I feeling today? Let's look snatched. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury bronzers in number 3 and number 4. Oh my god, these bronzers are the truth. I swear to god. They make me look gorgeous. But I feel like the main reason why I like it is because it's the same formula of this, of the Flawless Under Eye Powder. Oh my god. So I'm just mixing these two colors. I'm mainly going into the lighter one, and I'm just gonna tap in where you see that bronzer, and then I put a little bit on the forehead. So right now I'm not doing like any motions like this. I'm tapping because I don't want to move my makeup around. I want everything to be in place. When it comes to makeup, you just have to learn how to be precise. And if you're not precise, you just need to learn how to clean it up when you fuck up. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Makeup Forever powder, a color that's my shade, and just in certain areas, not all over my face, I'm going to dust away the powder that I have. So I'm using this one specifically. So look, if you don't deal with hyperpigmentation, you don't have to do this. I have hyperpigmentation here, so I need a different color for this area so that I won't look ashy, you know? And since I already, like, I didn't add any more powder, I'm just gonna brush off what I got right here. I'm gonna take another Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is in the shade number 1. This is the lightest one. This is when I want a nice highlighted look under my eye. I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Puff. Ay, coño. Just put it like right here in the inner corner, but I don't do this every day. This is when I want a nice like little highlight. I like brightening my under eye with a pressed powder instead of a loose powder because I just feel like the pressed powder, it clings onto the skin a lot better than a loose powder. And now we're gonna contour our nosy. I am obsessed with these TikTok contour filters. Same bronzer. You're gonna go down, make 2 lines. I just like going back and forth like this, and I'm doing it very lightly. I like to bring it right here. I don't know what to call this. What is this called? But right in this socket right here in the eye. I like to do a little bit right here. But this is what gives me like, ooh, that cute ass TikTok nose. So I just do like that line right there. I just fill this in. So fucking cute. And then if I want to make it really dramatic, I take an even thinner brush and I go in with the darkest color. And I just really go in. I know it looks a little crazy. An eyeshadow brush, a clean one, and just blend this out. So with that same loose powder, this is how you're gonna like carve out your nose contour to make it look really snatched. So you do that, and I take the first contour brush that I was using and I just go over it, like right on top of the powder as well. It just disappears. Blend everything out with that same eyeshadow brush. Oh, please. Okay. Makeup Forever, you are so sturdy. You know how many times I've dropped this and she did not break? I'm gonna take a white like eyeshadow liner pencil. I need to sharpen it, so I'm just gonna dip my brush in it. And this is gonna be a matte white, so I just apply it and then I blend it out with my finger like that. And it's so weird because it's like you do this with your finger and your makeup doesn't come off. It's so weird. Oh, I'm actually fucking up today. I learned this from Cardi B's makeup artist. I used to watch her lives all the time when she would do Cardi's makeup. Let's do a little bit of blush. I'm going with Happy from Rare Beauty. I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand because I don't want to go directly in and just mess up the whole makeup look. So I'm gonna go in, put it on my hand, distribute that on the brush, and just tap, 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 tap. I feel like this is how you avoid separation, like when you're applying any cream, liquid products on top of your powdered set face. Applying the product onto the blush and just lightly tapping over the face isn't gonna ruin your makeup. If you guys have seen my updated everyday routine, you guys see that I put a lot of blush on, and that's my everyday routine. But when it comes to the baddie makeup, we're gonna go a lot softer with it. We're not gonna put on too much. I just bought this bad boy. Yeah. Charlotte Tilbury, she came out with a limited edition jumbo setting spray, and I'm so excited to, oh, it's the first time up. Look how big she is. What? Oh, I love this setting spray. Give me some, give me some, give me some. I usually edit that out, but you saw how much I sprayed. Spray that much. Spray that. She smells so good. Oh, back in the box you go. We're gonna let that dry. But that setting spray just melted everything in. Get you a Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This is my favorite brow pencil right now. Please don't sell it out. Please don't sell it out. I will be so mad. So mad. So usually I will do this before, not my brows, but like gel them down. But I'm gonna just do it slightly because when I gel my brows after, it just don't look good. I'm gonna use the Patrick Ta lamination gel very lightly, and I freshly shaved my brows. So quick tip, I like to go upwards in the direction, but I also like to take it the other way so that the product can see, look, I'm already fucking up my foundation doing that. So please do this first, you guys, because your makeup will move, and if you're not careful, you will cry. I'm sorry for everyone that doesn't shave their brows, but hopefully you guys can follow along, because I tried to let my brows grow out, and I just don't like my natural shape of my brows, so that's why I just shaved it. This is the Refi brow pencil in medium brown. So I like to do a line. Shorty mad cause she ain't nobody. And then do a line at the top. I like my brows to be pretty thin to give it a nice arch. As you can see, I'm not going straight across. I'm just doing nice strokes. Okay, as you can see, they look very, very different, but we're gonna fix that. It looks crazy. I'm not gonna leave it like this, I promise you guys. So I'm just gonna comb right through it to soften anything. This is where you take your concealer. For the top, so you see how like the concealer was a little lighter on the bottom? Don't do that for the top, please, Lord. I use my Giorgio Armani alone on the top. I brought you guys in a little bit closer because now we're gonna do eyeshadow, and I don't have a motherfucking eyeshadow palette on me. If you are going to do eyeshadow, you could use a nice like mattifying concealer. Set it with translucent powder, like what I'm gonna do right now, so you could like blank out the natural like color of your eye. If not, use your P. Louise base. I really do recommend that one. It's so good. I just don't have it. It's upstairs. I just tap that out and blend it in nice and seamless so everything could look nice and clean. So you could either like blank out your eyes, leave it like this, and just move on to your liner and your big lashes. Oh my god, I was gonna make a complete mess. I was opening this shit upside down. Take a little bit. I use a brush instead of my beauty puff because the brush is just gonna give me like a light veil of powder. I don't want to pack on powder on my lid. I'm just gonna tap that. And I like to go over my brows too, because since I don't have hair right here, the product is a lot harder for it to cling onto something. So when it's just bare skin and product, it usually slips away. So I just set my brows with a little bit of powder. Oh my god, you guys, should I do eyeshadow? Or no? I got some eyeshadow. It's my Patrick Ta Major Dimension number 3. I'm going with these two colors right here. They're both warm, so I'm gonna mix these two. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm gonna go. I forgot how pigmented this damn remember that socket I was talking about earlier where I contour? I like to add eyeshadow there. Just put it like all over your crease really. And I go pretty high up because, you know, my brows are pretty high and arched. So I go pretty high like this. So I just keep going like in circles, or I just go back and forth. But it doesn't really matter because remember, you're using a light hand. Look at where my hand is placed, all the way at the end of the brush, so I can make sure that I'm not applying a lot of pressure there. So with a clean blending brush, I'm gonna go over the edges of that eyeshadow and just like really blend everything, like just make everything like really blown out. Mix those two colors again and bring it more like in the outer corner, and then again with that same clean brush, wing it out, blend it out. Now let's add a little bit of depth. A smaller brush. I'm gonna start out with a darker shade alone and just put that in the outer corners of my eye. And then this dark taupe shade, right here. And this is what's gonna make it look smoky. I love this palette so much. Like, it's just so easy to use. Big fluffy brush with no product on it. Just blend that out. So now we're gonna cut the crease a little bit. So I don't use a flat brush. I like to use a very thin brush because I like to draw on my line first and then I fill in. I'm just gonna use my concealer again. And this is just like a little thin Glisten Cosmetics brush. It's like an eyeliner brush. So the trick here is, like, you want to look into the mirror and you want to look straight into the mirror, and then from there, because you don't want to be looking down and do this, you don't want to be looking up. So I'm gonna start out like this. And this is how you're gonna make it look symmetrical. Don't try to do this entire crease first and then do this one. Like, try to go back and forth with it. I'm gonna fill this in now. I'm gonna take like a little eyeshadow brush and just tap this out. And then just bring it out, but just kind of stop right here. I don't bring it all the way. So right here where I put the concealer and stuff for I cut my crease, I'm gonna put like a nice creamy color right here. I might mix, yeah, I'm gonna have to mix because I do want it to be a tiny bit brighter. Yeah, so right now I'm just mixing these two colors, but I'm mostly using the lighter one, like that bone color. When you first put it on, it looks white, but then it calms down. So the brush that I use for the dark eyeshadow, just go in and just slightly, like, you know, bring that in, but don't add any more. Don't add any more shadow. With the with the fluffy brush that we use for that lighter shadow, bring that, like, kind of merge the beige and the dark shadow together. All right, now we're gonna do a big ass wing. We're gonna use this Urban Decay eyeliner. This new liquid eyeliner is so good. It's the 24/7 inks. I got it in 0. Look at this little handle. We're gonna make a big ass wing, like I said. Like, for me, for my face, I need to bring it up. I need to bring it up really high. Okay. And then it's okay if you mess up because we're gonna clean that up to make it look a lot sharper. I don't start all the way at the end. I start like kind of in the middle of the line and I bring it down. And then I just follow my natural lash line for the rest of my eye. And then just fill this in. Alright, so every time you clean up anything when it comes to your makeup, it makes it look more polished, it makes it look more clean. So we're gonna take the flat brush and we're really gonna tidy up that liner, and we're gonna clean up that eyeshadow that we also dragged out. I'm gonna just leave them down below in my Amazon storefront so y'all can get it. Wearing my Kiss Bombshell lashes, but I'm gonna apply some clusters to them to make them look more dramatic. I like using this one, the green duo glue. Put on your mascara. This one's from Hourglass, but you can use any mascara you want. When I have nails, I have to use a tweezer, but when I don't have my nails and my nails are short, I could just whoop, pop them right in. With this glue, just make sure that the glue is kind of turning invincible. So I like to tilt my head back and just place it and let it go. Then I go back and I just reposition it. All right. Oh, I forgot I had the heater on. I forgot I had that loud ass heater on. I'm so sorry. It's just cold. So I don't have the box. I am so sorry. But I will find them on Amazon so that you can see what they look like. But I get them at the beauty supply. But this is what the cluster looks like. This is the cluster that I'm about to use to stick on top of the lash. Applying clusters to your strip lashes, if you don't already have strip lashes that kind of look like individuals, so if you want like that fluffy mink look, adding clusters to like your regular strip lashes really elevates the look. And I also like to squeeze my lashes with my finger. So see how it just so I'm gonna just place that there, and these are all the same sizes. I think the only size that's gonna be different is just that one that I put in the front, because I'm actually running out of these and I only have like 6. So you're just like basically just gluing it right on top of your lash line, like right on top of the lashes. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then a little one right here. Girl, I know these lashes look crazy. I know they look a little crazy, but it's fine. It's fine. You know why? Because we're gonna smoke her out. With my Sephora liner, just a black gel liner, I'm gonna fill in my waterline. Right? It's coming together, right? Take your eyeshadow palette, going with the darkest brown, and we're just gonna smoke the lower lash line. I had an era in my life where I was doing looks like this every single day. I don't know what energy I had. I don't know if it was because I was single and, you know, now I have boyfriend air where I look like shit all the time and I don't need to like impress anyone anymore because I'm married. I'm going with that dark. I don't want to go in with black, definitely not, because we already have a lot of black going on with the lashes and the liner. Just go in with that dark cool tone brown. Almost broke the shape. So now we're just gonna add some mascara. Everybody know how to do that. And now let's do the lip combo. Y'all, I am so excited to try this lip combo because it's a new lip combo that I'm gonna try. It's new, we're gonna try it together. I'm just exfoliating my lips with tissue because Refi is still sold out of their lip scrub and I'm waiting on that. Notifications on so I could purchase that because I really need a good lip exfoliator, and everything that I've tried from Refi has been nothing but amazing. So I know that lip scrub is gonna be fire, and it's only $20. Like, bitch, what? Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of lip balm. This is just a Tatcha lip mask. Ooh, fuck. Yo, look at the way. Oh, I don't even have a highlight on. Get into it. First for the liner, I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever lip liner in 610 Versatile Chestnut. This is a trick that I learned from Kim Kardashian. Oh my god. She uses a lighter shade to blend that first liner, and I really didn't think that it made such a huge difference, so I would just like blend it out. But the way this shit like the way it transforms everything, like, entonces this is the new shit. Oh, this is the new. Oh, I'm so scared. This is the first time I'm using it. Okay, so this is an Anastasia lip luster duo. Oh my god, it's in the shade Guava and Deep Taupe. Bitch, I hope they suit me. So I'm gonna use Deep Taupe first. Okay. They reformulated these. They reformulated these. Holy shit. I was scared that I wasn't gonna like it because when these first came out, the Anastasia lip glosses, they were very thick and very heavily pigmented, and I thought this was gonna be that, but it's a lot more sheer. But it has that same consistency, that nice thick juicy consistency. I'm gonna put this is Guava in the center. Just leave it in the... Is it becoming a little too nude? I fuck with it though. So you see how like the baddies, their lip gloss be looking like glass? Like it's super shiny. It looks like a mirror. So I thought that they were just putting mad lip gloss on, like a lot. And when I would see girls in person, I'd be like, what lip gloss is that? And they'll tell me one that I already have. I'm like, why does yours look so shiny? And they'd be like, oh, because I put a lot. No. Yes, but no. Get this. Get this. The Fenty Beauty lip gloss in Sweet Mouth? Espérate. This shit will give you that mirror-like shine on your lips. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. Fucking gorgeous, yo. Look at... What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me get dressed real quick. I'll be back. Alright you guys, this is the final look. Comment down below if there's any questions that you may have, if there's anything that I missed. All products are going to be listed in the description box. And yeah, I'm about to go take some pictures right now. Leave a beautiful positive comment down below and I'll see you guys soon.